Here's the PS5 Pro. I'm going to show you how to set this up step by step. Out of the box, you get a startup guide and some pamphlets. You get the controller. You get a power cord to power up your PS5 Pro. You also get a HDMI to an HDMI cord, which you connect from the PS5 Pro to your TV or computer monitor. And you have a USB-C, USB-C to plug into here and charge your controller. And you also have this right here. These are like little legs or foots so that you can lay this horizontally. So let's just go ahead and attach this really quick. It's really easy. So the PS logo is right there. So what we want to do is just go ahead and turn it over. And you see 2 holes there and 2 holes there. Okay, so go ahead, you can put these in if you wish. You can't get this wrong, it only goes in one way. Okay, so pop that in, pop this one in, and you can see how that looks. Let's go ahead and move it over like that. Let's go insert the these 3 cables now. USB-C, USB-C is going to go in there. And then looking on the back, you see you have 1 HDMI, 1 network port, and you have 2 USB-A's here. Okay, and here's the port to plug in the power. So let's go ahead and plug in the power cable here. So this is going to go into there, and then we'll grab the HDMI to HDMI. Plug in the HDMI right there. Now I'm going to plug in the power cord to the PS5 Pro. Next thing is plug the other HDMI N into your TV or computer monitor. Now go ahead and turn on your PS5 Pro. Okay, you can turn it on. You can see the blue light right there. Now turn on your TV or monitor, and you want to go to the correct HDMI port. I'm on a TV here, and I think it's on HDMI 2. Okay, it was actually on HDMI 3. Now go ahead and connect your controller. And then you want to press on the PS button. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and choose your language. I'm going to go with English in the United States. And it says continue with screen reader turn on. I'm going to go ahead and turn mine off. It's the lady's voice in the background. I don't think you can hear it because I have the volume like pretty low. Now for the setup internet connection, you can set up to an internet cable. You got to plug it into your PS5 all the way to your modem router, or you can do Wi-Fi. For myself, I'm going to go with Wi-Fi here. Let me go to my Wi-Fi. Let me input my Wi-Fi password here. After you put in your Wi-Fi password, you want to go down to done right there, and then we'll okay that. Adjust display area. You can see I got little tiny black borders all on the side here, so you want to use the up or down on here. So we can make it like smaller, or we can make it larger. Let me go ahead all the way. Okay, right there looks like it's perfect. No black borders. Just go down to OK. Power options for rest mode. You can do optimized experience, low power, or custom. I'm just going to go with low power, but you can always change this later on as well. PlayStation 5 system software license agreement. Go ahead and read through all that. And if you agree, navigate to right there. I agree. Select on that and then go down and confirm. Update system software. We can do it now, or we can do this later. Let me go ahead and do it now. I'm not sure how long this is going to take, but we're going to go ahead and update right now. And we get a progress bar here, so let's be patient. Restarting now. Now it's installing. Get another progress bar. It's restarting again. Okay, so that whole process took like 2 or 3 minutes. So press PS button on the controller now. So PS button right there. Let's go ahead and tap on that. And here's a controller device software. So we're going to go ahead and update now. So just select that. Another progress bar. So this is where you sign into your PlayStation account. Several ways to do it. Okay. You can do it later if you wish, or you can to sign in, you can scan a QR code. You can also sign in the PlayStation app if you have that on your phone. Or if you don't have an account, you can create an account here, or you can always do it later. For me, I'm going to go ahead and just sign in manually. So I'm going to go down and sign in manually right there. Let me put in my information. And now I'm going to sign in. Secure your account. So every time you want to log into your PlayStation user, you can require a login passcode. If you want to do that, then just go ahead and type it in there. Okay, but for myself, I'm not going to require, so I'm just going to go down to OK. Console sharing and offline play. I had that because I already have another PS5 console. So read through that. You can enable or not enable. I'm just going to go don't enable. You can always change that later as well. So because I have another PlayStation, I can also transfer data from another console. So if I want to do that, I can just go down to transfer, or I can skip and finish, or I can skip and finish. And if I want to go ahead and transfer later on, then I can just go to settings, system, software, and then data transfer. But for me, I'm going to go ahead and skip and finish for now. And there you go. Looks like we're in business. So now I can go ahead and download some games. Anyway, there you go. You're up and running now.